I keep reading that a recession is either here already or there is one on the way, and it is going to be one like we've never seen before. And the thing is, my first few years working as a police officer was during the economic recession of '08 and '09. We had a pay freeze going on. It was definitely a concerning time where we were worried that they were going to cut police officers from the department to save money. Look, there's going to be fear, there's going to be concern, but we can't hold on to this one word that I held on to, I'm telling you, because there is a chance to build wealth. And in this video and more to come, we are going to look at how we can get after it when it comes to succeeding even during a recession. And we will start now with getting right between the ears. Hey, what's going on? My name is Scott, and I help to keep police officers alive and well and flourish and make it through the stress, demands, and trauma of the job. And one thing we have to be strong with is our financial well-being. There's no way around it. You have to be strong financially. And up till about 4 years ago, I was just getting by comfortably with my finances. And finally, I was tired of it. And I said, I want to have a lot more money than what I'm making. And a lot of people think that, but they don't act on it because there's not the right mindset. People who have an addiction know they need to stop that addiction, but their mindset needs to be changed. Believe me, I've gone through one. So if you don't have the right mindset, even with this recession looming, you're more than likely going to run the risk of not preparing for it as much as you should, and then also not taking the initiative to learn on how to set yourself up for building wealth during a recession, which is possible. I've been reading people who did it back in '08 where they got filthy rich because they knew what to do rather than act out of fear. So in this video, I'm going to play one of the best messages I ever listened to when I heard T. Harv Eker speak. And then I also read his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, because every action we do starts with that decision to become better at something and to put in the time. So you have to be right between the ears. And one of the worst pieces of advice I ever got was to live financially comfortable. He addresses that right here.
Let's take a look at middle-class people. What's their big intention? Well, their big intention also happens to be their favorite word in the whole wide world, because they just want to be, let's see, what's the word, please? Comfortable. So there's comfortable, and you know what? It's so important to them, we're actually going to write it 2 times. All right. So there's comfortable, and then there's this word. What's this word? And we all know that if we go for comfortable, that we're eventually going to get rich, right? I don't think so. Let me say this right now. Comfortable does not lead to rich. Let me say this in another way. Comfortable is the kiss of death to success. What you have to do to be successful and wealthy and rich is completely different than what you need to do to just be comfortable. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about here. All right, now, so we all know that comfortable does not lead to rich. On the other hand, if you go for rich, hey, you're probably going to end up mighty comfortable. There's a saying that we have that if you shoot for the stars, you're at least going to hit the moon. Most people don't even shoot for the ceiling in their house, and they wonder what the problem is. The problem for most people is this. It's not that your goals are too high and you miss them. It's that your goals are too low and you hit them. Now, I'm going to do something that's a little shocking. Are you ready? Yes. All right, here we go. I want you to take these numbers here, your income and your net worth. Let's go back to our financial goals. I want you to rewrite them, but now I want you to add a 0 to each. So this one over here would be, how much would this one be? $10 million, okay? And your income here would be how much? $1 million a year. Now, when you take a look at those goals, for example, how does that feel? What thoughts are going around in your head? How many of you might feel a little bit uncomfortable? Might it be a little bit scary? A little unrealistic? $1 million a year? $10 million net worth? Who needs it? I don't want to kill myself. Why would I want to try for that? I wouldn't have time for anything else. I'm too old. I don't know how to do that. I'd be taking away from others. Let me say this right now. Whatever you said in your mind when you looked at those 2 new goals is your money blueprint staring you right in the face. And that's the only thing that is holding you back from those bigger numbers. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So here's your blueprint changing wealth step. Set a goal for 10 times the income and wealth you have now. And by setting a goal for 10 times the income or wealth you have now, you're actually committing to helping 10 times the number of people that you are helping now.
So I hope you enjoyed that video and it brings you that much closer to taking the right action steps you need to take to strengthen your financial well-being with this recession looming. And then when it gets here, remain strong and only become stronger, myself included. And I promise you, I will do my best to show or play clips of, or actually interview people who know what they're talking about when it comes to this recession. I'm not a financial advisor. This video, this podcast episode was strictly for informational purposes only. You make the decision for yourself. I'm only providing the info. So take care of yourself and may God bless.